A pair of dirty underwear comes to life, peels off a ball of used chewing gum, and crawls across the floor to SpongeBob.
You're not Patrick!
His best friend gave him this as a gift. SpongeBob looks at the talking underwear, smiles, and says, "Thank you." Remember that smile. By the end, you'll recognize it because you've worn it too. That's from The Gift of Gum in 2006, and the ball of gum even has a name, Gummy. The joke is that SpongeBob is feeling both disgusted and grateful, but he chooses to show gratitude.
What's wrong, buddy?
You got me such an amazing gift!
Now compare that to a recent statistic. About 1 in 6 Americans say they have no close friends. In 1990, it was 1 in 33. The performance has lasted longer than the friendship, and the show that saw it coming was a cartoon about a sponge. I'll step back and say what's usually left unsaid. If you grew up watching this show, you can already feel it, even if people tell you it's just nostalgia. SpongeBob is meant to be the friendliest cartoon character ever. That's his whole image. He loves Patrick. He loves Squidward. He even loves a rock with googly eyes. So, why do so many friendship episodes finish with someone feeling trapped, someone lying, or someone just waiting for a chance to leave? Gummy is the lighter example. SpongeBob's discomfort is played for laughs. The underwear is gross. You laugh and move on. But look at what the episode is really teaching kids. You text, "I love it," about something you already know you'll put away and forget. You say, "We should see each other soon," to someone you don't plan to see. The show suggests the right move isn't honesty, but managing feelings, hiding your real reaction, and protecting the relationship by pretending. We call it being a good friend. The show makes it look sweet, but it's also the first small crack in what's now a recession. Here's what the gum really represents: the gap between what you feel and what you're allowed to show a friend. No one warns you that this gap now has a name. Economists are even tracking it. The gap is the whole story. Let's take it further. One strange gum episode might be a coincidence, but 4 similar episodes over 15 years is a pattern. And that pattern matches real-world data almost exactly. Now, jump to 2009 and the episode Squid's Visit. SpongeBob wants Squidward to come over so much that he can't just ask, because asking might mean hearing no, and no would be honest.
But I must respectfully tell you, I will never visit you.
Please, please, please!
So Patrick suggests a plan. Steal something Squidward needs and create an emergency. Now Squidward has to come over, not because he wants to, but because SpongeBob made up a reason he can't say no to. That's not a real invitation. That's using leverage and calling it friendship. That's exactly what modern connection looks like. The friendship recession data has a surprising detail. Loneliness is highest among young adults, not the elderly. Young men in the West are now the loneliest group, and the number of men with a real circle of close friends has dropped by half since 1990. These are people surrounded by contacts, followers, and group chats, an entire system made up of reasons to stay in touch. SpongeBob created a fake emergency for one visit. We build apps that notify us so friendships have a reason to exist, even if no one chose it. Squidward only comes over because his casserole is in danger. We only show up because an app reminds us it's someone's birthday. The episode ends with Squidward's house burning down.
What happened to my house?
Oh, some knucklehead left a casserole in the oven.
Bob!
Aw, don't worry, Squidward.
And he ends up sleeping at SpongeBob's place. SpongeBob got his visit, but it cost Squidward everything he owned. The visit was never really about Squidward. Now, it's 2011, in the episode A Friendly Game. The title itself is a hint. SpongeBob and Patrick build an indoor mini-golf course and play a so-called friendly round.
Indoor miniature golf.
I am heading back to enjoy a well-deserved mid-morning nap.
Patrick cheats the whole time. He sabotages SpongeBob's shots, distracts him, blindfolds him, and pretends to aid while actually making him lose.
Hot! Hot! Red hot! Red hot! No, wait, my mistake. You're ice cold.
The friendliness is just a cover. Underneath, it's all competition.
Would you please get back in the game?
But I wanted to try his loofah.
This is where the show stops being subtle. Today, it's not just golf, it's everything. Friendship has turned into a scoreboard. Who texted first? Who left who on red? Who has more people at their party? The most shocking data point is that 58% of people now say no one truly knows them. It's not that they lack contacts, but that the people they know don't really know them. It's like a room full of people playing a friendly game, but everyone is secretly keeping score, and no one can admit it because admitting it would mean losing. Patrick smiles through the whole game, but he's still cheating. 41% of women say they get emotional support from a friend each week. For men, it's only 21%. Half the players are in a game where support isn't even a rule. Then there's the episode that brings everything together, and it's been hiding in plain sight the longest. This is the part that really unsettles me. Back to 2006, best day ever. The friendship recession was always coming because we taught a whole generation that love and performance are the same thing, and we did it using the friendliest show on earth. Look how Best Day Ever makes its point. SpongeBob plans a perfect day with his friends, but spends the whole episode giving up every part of it to help them with their problems. He gives away his favorite jellyfishing net.
Can I use this one?
Well, actually, Patrick, that's my brand new net.
Yeah?
He even pulls out his own tooth to fix Squidward's clarinet.
I read!
Now play!
By the end, he's furious, standing on a stage and yelling that his best day was ruined. His friends save the moment by putting on a show, a big musical number to perform their gratitude back at him.
Back, relax, and play!
That makes SpongeBob happy again. Then the audience leaves, the friends get tired, SpongeBob keeps singing, alone, on stage, performing his happiness to an empty room. Squidward turns to Mr. Krabs and asks how long they have to keep pretending. Mr. Krabs replies, "Just till his little heart gives out." Think about what that line means. The most beloved character in children's TV is happiest when his friends are pretending the most, and they're willing to keep pretending until he's worn out. The show's emotional climax is about fake affection lasting until the heart gives out. That's not a dark fan theory. That's what's actually on the screen. Here's the idea that changes how you see every episode. SpongeBob didn't predict we'd stop having friends. The contacts are still there. He predicted something worse, that we'd keep their performance and lose what it was supposed to mean. The thank you with no real gratitude. The friendly game that's really about keeping score. The standing ovation in an empty theater. Each of these is a friendship that looks fine on the outside, but is empty inside. And that emptiness is what 1 in 6 people now live with. The recession isn't that friendships disappeared. It's that they kept showing up just to be seen. SpongeBob has been performing on stage for no one since 2006. Now, we finally joined him. If this changed how you see the show, click like so the algorithm shares it with someone else who thinks it's just a cartoon. Subscribe, because once you start noticing what this show hid in plain sight, the next episode will be even harder to ignore. And I'm already 3 episodes into something I probably shouldn't have found. Next time a friend asks how you're doing and you say good, notice your own smile. That's the same smile SpongeBob had when he held the gum. Now, you'll always see it. And I'll see you in the next one.